What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Before we get started, just want to share my thoughts and prayers with the Hamlin family, wishing for a speedy and full recovery. Lost in the chaos of the Jets blowing their playoff chances, losing their fifth in a row, and pissing off the entire fan base is the fact that we recently passed 10,000 subscribers, which is a mind-blowing number for me. I never thought we'd remotely get here. So I just want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for taking your time to watch our videos, join our streams, add comments, go back and forth with us. I genuinely appreciate it. You know, it's like when this channel first started, I didn't know what a live stream was. I didn't know how to make videos. I didn't really know anything. But what it quickly became was an escape for me, you know, especially during the pandemic when we were in lockdowns. You couldn't go to games. At one point, we couldn't leave the house. And it was something to look forward to. It was the great escape where we could talk about not only football, we were talking about, you know, music, movies, the UFC, prime times cooking, all kinds of different things. But it was just like, it was so many friendships formed, but it was something you look forward to. Like, you know what, I'm going to do this for a few hours, and you just forget about everything else in the world for, you know, for a moment and have some fun. So thank you for that. Also, what's really neat is that all the friendships that have grown along the way where, you know, at first it was screen names. Like you see screen names and then you're interacting with people like Big Bird and Elmo and Oscar and Balls and all this different stuff. But then you start meeting people in public. We had our first tailgate last year down in Charlotte. You know, we didn't know how that was going to go. We sold it out. And it was amazing to meet so many people and to hear their stories about the channel, their favorite, you know, memories, and how it helped them in times that were kind of tough. You know, like a lot of times when, you know, it's late at night, you can sit and watch a video for 2 hours and it helps, or join a stream or something. So it was great to do that. And then the other thing too, it's a community you can be really proud of, where everybody has friendships, but everybody rallies together and everybody's welcome. You could be a fan of any team. You could be, and from all across the world, everybody has an opinion and all the opinions are respected. Now, our chat can get crazy at times, but when push comes to shove, there's a lot of respect there. Everybody knows when to reel it in and pull it back. You know, the other thing too is that, you know, this one of those things about having this platform that was really important to me was being able to give back. You know, especially during the pandemic, you know, I was driving past a lot of these food banks and people were waiting in line for food. So, you know, all of our merch launches were always around a fundraiser. We raised a lot of money for the food banks, man, which was really, really important at that time. We also gave back to the American Cancer Society, you know, suicide prevention groups, the Defensive Line Foundation, and then the Captain Mark V. Lee Sr. toy drive, which we've raised probably $3,000 at this point for them. And I really appreciate how much everybody, you know, it's like, it's one thing to you know, spend time watching videos, but to go in your pocket and help us raise money is just, it's amazing. It really is. And to have this opportunity to do this it's hard to even explain at times. Like, I talk to friends, they're like, you do what? I'm like, yeah, I just talk football and you guys all interact with us and goes crazy. And people don't even understand it, you know, I think the best thing about this channel is just fans talking to other fans about football. There's no narratives, there's no agendas, and you let us be ourselves. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, we don't pretend to be ESPN. We don't pretend to be anybody else. This is what we are. And you let us do that. And you're yourselves too. Like, everybody, you kind of know, like, we're not like your average channel. We know that. Obviously, we're uncensored. But it's like, it's just a fun forum where it's just like, the whole goal is like, the way we talk now on the show, if you met us at a bar or at a tailgate, we're the same exact people. And that's the way it should be. It's just real, man. Real diehard fans that want to see this team improve and discussing different ways to get there. So thank you for everything. I can't really thank you guys enough, to be honest with you. It's just kind of, I've been thinking about it for a day, how to even make this video. I don't even know what to say. The other thing I want to thank is all the Jets content creators. When we first started this channel, I wasn't really sure, like, do you consider them competition? Do you interact with them? Is it okay to collab? Or, like, how does this all work, you know? And then last summer, I had a chance to talk to all of them and start collaborations and ask questions like, hey, man, like, how do you do this and how do you do that? Because I respect all of them, man. Like, I wish I had content like them. Like, the technology they use, their presentation, their detail is phenomenal, man. And I look up to all of them. Like, I wish I could do the shit you guys do. So, you know, Ian with Jets Central, you know, Ryan with Jets Talk 24/7, Green Bean, Matt O'Leary, Joe Blewett, Richie with Jets Media. At some point, they've all helped me. Like, hey, try this or do that. And I thank them too, man. Like, it's just, the content creators for the Jets are very, very good. I think a lot of times the information they provide is probably better than the mainstream media, to be honest with you. Not saying mine is, I'm saying theirs is. But So thank you everybody for being a part of our channel and being a part of our community. I genuinely appreciate it. Hopefully better days are ahead for this team where we can all have big parties, playoff parties and playoff tailgates and all these different things, because we all deserve it, man. Like, it sucks to always be like that negative channel, that negative group. But this team, they haven't made the playoffs in 12 years. So I can't sell you bullshit. I can't act positive. I'm not gonna give you, all these fancy stats and all these positive things if I don't genuinely believe it. So that's kind of the way we roll here. Like, I just can't give you fluff. And we don't chase clicks. We don't chase subscribers. We'll never do that. We don't ask for anything, man. Just if you enjoy it, stick around, subscribe. If you don't, cool. Like, that's fine. Go watch somebody else. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for joining us, watching us. Look forward to the future, and have a good day.